We all have things in our lives that we are passionate about. Things that bring us joy, make us happy, and actually make us who we are. Sometimes, however, those passions can be judged. And for some people, it can be really difficult to talk about the things that they love about for fear that other people will mock them or judge them or not understand them and pretty much just make them feel like crap. Today, I want to talk about some things that we can do to love our passions shamelessly. Because for me, one of my passions is making YouTube videos and curating a very nice Instagram feed. And for some people, they don't get that. One really clear example of this was a couple of weeks ago at the lunch table at my work. People were kind of making fun of mommy vloggers. And it kind of hurt because while I'm not a mom, making YouTube videos and putting myself out there online is something that I'm passionate about, is something that brings me a lot of joy, and I love doing it. And so it got me thinking about, why do I feel so shamed for wanting to do this and for loving this and for wanting this to be my thing? And I didn't tell anybody at that lunch meeting that this is something that I do kind of on my personal time because I love it. And I kind of wish I had, but long story short, I felt really ashamed of this. There has to be a way for me to love this passion without feeling any shame. Over the last few weeks, I've really curated that, and I've grown a lot stronger and a lot more positive about it, and I wanted to share what I did with you so that if you are someone who is feeling the passion shame, hopefully this helps. The very first thing that I started to do when I wanted to feel less like ashamed or judged about my passion was actually talk about it more. And this is like really difficult, especially if you're someone like me who you are a little bit concerned about what other people are going to think or say. But you have to talk about it more because people aren't going to know. And if people don't know, then of course they're going to say something that might negatively impact you, but they won't know that unless they know that that's something you're interested in. Also, people might just not understand it. And so by you talking about it more, they may gain a better understanding and they're more likely to be accepting and supportive. I would encourage you, if you can, to try to talk about your passion more. For example, if you are at an event and someone's like, "Hi, what do you like to do in your free time?" Don't be generic. Everybody watches Netflix, okay? Everybody does. Everybody likes that. It's everybody's passion. Talk about your unique passion and what brings you joy. And you never know, you may actually link up with someone who has a similar passion. My second tip would be to put yourself out there and find your people. So for me, for the longest time, it was like I was doing this on my own. There was nobody around me that really understood or really got it or who I could talk to about it. And I decided that I had had enough of that and I wanted to find people that had similar interests to me who would be able to encourage and support me. And so I put myself out there. And I went to some networking events. I met some people online. And it's been a game changer. I feel so much more confident in what I do. I feel less scared to put stuff out there online and to do this. Find your people. Take some time and do some research. Just talk to other people that you think might have the same interests. It will be life-changing and you will feel so incredibly empowered to continue to follow your passion and to do your passion shamelessly if you are doing it with people who get it. My third tip is to not judge others. You are currently being judged for your passion, for what brings you joy. Do not fall into the trap of doing that to other people. You have no idea who could be passionate about what. So be very careful with your words. If you find yourself being negative about someone else's passion, take a deep breath and realize you wouldn't want those things said about you. So do not put that negative energy back out into the world because you don't deserve it and neither does anybody else. Finally, my last tip, and this one is a little bit more difficult, it would be to say goodbye. And saying goodbye to people and things that don't get it, who refuse to understand, who refuse to support you and encourage you and love you for whatever reason. If there are people in your life who know that this is a passion of yours but continue to belittle it, they don't support you, they don't encourage you, they don't want you to be successful, they refuse to understand, those might not be the best people to have in your life. Because not only are they harming your passion and the things that you love, they probably are doing a little bit of harm to your self-confidence and your self-esteem. And so those might not be the best people to have in your life right now. Following your passion can be really difficult and scary and amazing and great and fulfilling. But if you are feeling shamed or judged or misunderstood, I really hope that these tips help. Leave me a comment down below. I'd love to know what your passions are. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit subscribe on your way out. And thank you so much for sitting down with me. And I'll see you again later. Bye.